Hi everyone, this is Sannie from Sannie Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm not sure whether I mentioned to you that I wanted to do some finishing off of my journals, and one of them is the Sage journal. So I bound it, but I didn't finish off the cover and stuff like that. And then I wanted to do some work on it, just taking a break from life, and then decided that I needed to spend some time crafting. So hopefully, this video is going to be filmed today, which is Sunday afternoon, and then hopefully I'll be able to get this video out on Monday. Okay, so let's see what we got over here. I got this piece of paper, but I see I've got another one. I don't know. Let's use this one, right? So I've got this piece of paper, and I just want to say hi and hugs to all the lovely ladies that have, commented, and I'm trying to get through your comments, and hopefully I will be there very soon. So I've just got these pieces that I took out, or I prepared, and but I prepared them maybe on Thursday or whatever, so I'm not sure whether I did a full preparation on it, but anyway, we'll see. We'll just play around. I hope you all are doing well. It is still quite cold here in South Africa. I've got a hat on that I crocheted for myself, so I'm so super proud of it. Okay, so what I found is, as I was looking through stuff, I found this, and I used it in one of my journals on the right side, like that, on one of my Valentine's journals. I remember that, but I'm going to stop hoarding now. I'm going to stop hoarding, and I'm going to use this today. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to use the pink side. Oh, it just breaks my heart. Let's go. All right, so we're going to use it over here today on these half pages. Okay, so I'm going to use it on this half page over here, and I'm going to cut it down to size as well. I'm going to trim a little off here and a little bit off here as well, because I want to put this tag in it. Okay, like that. And this tag here, I think it's from Yvonne's Crafty Creations, or Yvonne Preston, something, but it's from her coffee shop. So I'm going to be using this because it goes very well with the journal. Okay, and then what else am I using? Oh, I've got this here that I use my sewing machine. So they are sides of, I don't know what, a book or whatever. I use some leaves going down there, and then I took my my scissors that has, those decorative scissors, and I cut it out, but they are folded. Okay, so they're ruffles. That's the word I'm looking for. I've got a little butterfly, a little stamp. This could have probably came from the kit, that one there, but I just stenciled some stuff, and this is one of the fussy cuts that, because I have the images that I worked with, I just did some fussy cuts as well. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do so far. I think you know where I'm going with this already. So let's just put this down here, and let me see how much I must cut off, because as I mentioned, I need that tag to show as well. I'm not going to cut off equally on both sides. Well, I don't think I'm going to. Sorry, bending over. So I'm wondering, let me cut off more on the top here. Let me cut off more on the top over here. So somewhere maybe there. Okay, I'm going to cut off till there, kind of like that. Right. And yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go on to the next step. Oh no, where's this? Just give me a second. because if I lose it, then I lose it. And just give me one more second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so here I'm back, and this is more like a craft with me. It's not a tutorial, but yeah, I need to finish off my stuff, so I can't you know, necessarily guarantee that all my videos are going to be like tutorials or whatever. Some of them are going to be craft with me's. Okay, so I've done that, and now I'm going to take this paper that I have, which is this one here, and I'm going to use it over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over like that, and then I'm going to bring my clips, which I have no idea where they are. How do you like that? So I'm going to use these ones. I don't like to use paper clips, but I'm going to use them anyway. So I'm just going to paper clip here. I'm going to put the edges together there. You see, paper clips move. And here, I don't know where they are. Okay, like that, and they slow you down. Okay, and here, like this. Okay. See, I need to. You see, but I know they're not on my craft table, so I don't know where they are. Right, I'm going to do that now. Right. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. My pencil, and I'm going to draw a line here. See, they don't allow it to sit even straight, like that. And here, is that even straight there? Yeah. Okay, and here, see, I must just make sure that all of it is lined up. And then here, like that, like that. See, I'm not getting a straight line because of that. And then I'm going to draw a line inside as well. So, like that. And hoping that it's gonna work. All right, like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out. I'm going to cut this out. Hopefully the lines are straight enough for me to be able to cut, you know, that out so that I can just stick it on there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to cut around here, and then I'm going to cut inside, and I'm going to just do that. So I'm either speeding up the video, or I'll just take this part out completely, depending. So now that I've actually cut out this little part over here, what I'm going to do next is I am going to ink up all this area here. So just in case my cutting is not perfect, then I you know, it's not going to look odd, right? Oh wait, first let me see. That's how it's going to be. And just let me put it in here to make sure that it's going to work. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue it on and then I'm going to ink. How's that? Because I think I can get away with it on this one here. So this is just to show you how you can use your packaging. Because we always like, I want to recycle because it's the responsible thing to do. And then we get stuck on what we want to do. Or we've got, I know with me, I got so much of paper, recycled stuff, but I don't have time to use everything. So in this way, at least when I actually purposefully or intentionally crafting, if I can use it, then I know at least I am actually, you know, not keeping them for no reason at all, that I am using them in my crafts. And I feel good about it. I feel really good about recycling. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels really good about recycling. So here, now we can trim it down. Okay, so this is all that parts where the paper clips were in our way and we went a bit wonky. So that's it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm also going to stick. Now this is the part that gets a little harder. There we go. There and there. Right, so now that we've got that going for us, what we're going to do now is that I'm going to add this paper onto it, and I think it's going to fit. Yeah, it's going to fit. We'll have a little bit extra. Just want to see. I know I used some paper last week, so I just want to see. I don't know where it is. No, this is going to fit better. Oh, I'm going to put on my lights now. So give me a few seconds. Let me put on my lights because it's gone really dark. Maybe that's good. You know, I didn't even clean my table today, hey? So please forgive me. Just want to see which side I need to put. That's going to be a tad bit short. That's going to be a tad bit short. So I'm going to put the longer side down. Like that. Just want to see something else. If I put that side, no, I'm going to put this longer side down. The reason why I'm faffing about it is because the longer side has some sticky tape on it. So there's another way you can recycle as well by doing this. Yeah. Okay, so I can take out a little bit on this side. I can take out that part where the sticky residue is, like that. And then I can just maybe trim it a little bit, even if it's crooked. It's going to be okay. Yeah. So did you get to do some crafting this weekend? As I mentioned, I'm intentionally crafting this weekend. Yeah. So before I do that, you know, if that goes down, we cannot ink here. So let's do this inking beforehand, before we stick that paper down, because as soon as we stick that paper down, then it means that this area is no more exposed for us to be able to ink it. We can always ink the sides later. Yeah. Yes, so I'm intentionally taking some time out to do some crafting, because I also know that I haven't done a lot of videos lately for you, and I'm trying to do some videos as well. You know, I don't know how we will get this right, where they can tear it with their fingers. I can't. Okay, so let me just take that part out, because that's not gonna work unless it's a different tape. You get what I mean? There are some tapes that maybe tear and some that don't. Let's get this out so we don't have to deal with that. So this is kind of how I craft when I'm doing it on my own as well. Sometimes I have an idea, sometimes I don't. So, but what I do is, like, if I find something over the week or whatever that or at any given time that I want to use, then I come and leave it on my craft table, because I'm not someone that crafts every day. I wish I had the luxury of crafting every day, but I don't. Which means that I come and leave it on my table, hoping to remember what on earth I wanted to do with it. Oh, this is a pen. Where's my crafting tool? Oh, goodness gracious, you are like all over the place. I have no idea where that silver one is. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just do that for now. I thought I had it on my table. Okay, so I'm going to add this to it. Like that. There. And then I'm going to take this out here. Okay, this is how I craft minus the talking, because sometimes I speak to myself, but not all the time. I'm not ashamed of it, because I know all of us do it. All of us speak to ourselves. Oopsie. There, that's it now. So now I've got this down over here like that, and then this is open here. Oh dear, what's happening? Don't know. Then oh yes, the other thing, when I'm crafting alone, I don't have these lights on. I have different lights on. I have a different light on, which is right above my head, which means that I am able to see much better. And it's getting dark. I don't know. All of a sudden, the sun went down. And what's the time now? Maybe about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. There. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my video on pause. I'm going to go and sew around this, and I'll be back. And that means I need to change my color. Yep, I've got black. I need to change it to green. See you soon. Okay, so I've done that. I've just put double stitches on it. It looks nice, I think, with the double stitch on it. So when I have the time, I try to do that. Okay, so this is going to go here now, like that. Let's get this journal out. I love these pieces of ephemera that you get that kind of already lend themselves to something cool. Like this one, it lends itself already to something. You know what I mean, hey? Okay, so I am going to put the glue here, and I'm gonna hope that it works, because you know, it is tape. I mean, it's this in sewing, and glue sometimes has a problem when there's so many things going on around it. So I'm going to put it quite to the bottom. I'm going to move my page up. Oh dear, I should have made sure that I stuck it nicely before I moved my page up, for you to have a view, because it just moved out. So yeah, I'm going to put it quite to the bottom like that, and hopefully I didn't, I'm just gonna say hopefully I stuck the right part. I put glue on the right parts of it, because you know, I think every one of us has in some time or the other, maybe not as often as others, but definitely I know I'm one of those. Look, so see. So let's stop talking. Let's start concentrating on what we are doing. The other thing is this journal is already, so it's not lying flat. It's struggling. You can see it's struggling a little bit. See here as well. So while we are doing this, ladies, I hope that you're all well. Did I say that already? I think I did. I think I'm repeating myself. It's a sign of old age. You know. But I'm going to bring it down to the fact that it's not a sign of old age. It's a sign of you wanting to really be heard. How's that? Just in case you didn't hear me before. Okay. So just now, you see, it's not about me forgetting now, you see. I've turned the tables. Oh, I think I need to use that on my kids. It's not about me forgetting whether I said something or not. It's about just me ensuring that you had a chance to hear me twice, just in case you didn't hear me the first time. How do you think that's gonna go down with the family? Let's try it. I know it's gonna not go down well with my family, because my son says, "But Mom, you just said that." Or my husband says, "But you never said that." And I always say to him, it's not that I never said it, it's that you didn't hear it. Yeah, so you see, kind of he uses that line on me, if you really think about it, hey? It's not, so I learned to tell him, well, it's not that I didn't say it, it's you didn't hear me. So, yeah. Yeah, to try that and let me know how well it goes down. Right, so I thought that I was going to put that there, like that. Again, some glue over here, I don't know. I know this one works very well. So, I'm going to put it on this side because I see there's a little bit of a, that part is sticking up a little bit there. Okay, so that worked well. I'm going to put this over here. Like that. Oh my, am I in frame? Sorry. I'm going to put that there. Like that. Didn't I have a butterfly lying around here? Did it decide to flutter by? I think it did. No matter. Let's take this here and put it here. So I know I'm blocking the label, but I was prepared for that. Excuse me. So, yeah, let's add that there, like that. Just gonna add it, pull it a little bit more in, like that. There. See? I know it's going to stick. I just think that it needs some help, if you could say that. I want to put this here because I want to try using these now. Because I mean, we have so many of it. Let's start using it. Okay, let's start using it. So that is why I just added a little bit more decoration to it, in the sense that I just added that, you know, cut it with the I can't get the word, with that like a pinking shears, if you could call it that. It's like a little bit of a pinking shears. Maybe that, because it's on my table, that's why. I don't know where that butterfly went. And you know what? I'm not going to find another one. You watch me. Not the same one. Not now. Told you. I told you. I don't know where it is. Okay. I'm just wasting time. Now, I've got some beautiful, beautiful little sauces. I think it's time for me to start bringing them up so that I can use them. I'm just going to see whether I have any in here. What's that butterfly? I'm just looking here. So if you're wondering where I disappeared, I didn't disappear anyway. I'm just out of screen. I don't have it. Okay. You know when your heart is set on using something and then you go and lose it? That's how I feel right now. I went and lost my butterfly that I wanted to use, which then tells me that I'm just going to put this card in for now. Yeah, like that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, no, I don't think I want this here. I don't think I want that there. I don't like it. Okay, so I think I'm going to look for a butterfly, and I'm going to put it there because I do like it. I do like that butterfly. Maybe I'll just use another one, but I'm just looking whether this is going to work. No, okay, that's not going to work. So let's just not get so disheartened. Let's just take another butterfly in you know, the same color tone and try to find one and use it. And then we can call this project done. Okay, that's not bad. That's okay. That's gonna work. Please, I wish, if you want to know where I got these butterflies from, please don't ask me. I don't know. You know, I belong to a lot of sites. A few sites where I can get stuff from. And then I also have programs in which when I buy stuff, I can change the colors of it and stuff, you know, like things like that. And some are freebies from all over. So it could be even that. I like that. Yeah. So I got lots, because now I don't keep them separately. Just cut them and keep them. There's it. See. Now I've got this one and I've already glued it. So I'm going to use this one. Right. I like it. I like that one. Should we add a word? Should we add a word? I don't know. I'm done. I am done with this project. No, we won't add a word. We can add a word here. we want to, maybe, let's see if we ink this, how it's going to look if we add this word to it. It says ambition. Ambition is a good thing to have, except when you're trampling on other people's toes and you lose your morals to pursue what you call your dreams. I can put that word there. Maybe I will put that word there with some of this. This here. Take my terrible scissor. Oh, it's working. Yeah. And this here. Just here. Like that. So this is really exactly how I work now. I like, oh no, I think I can put that in. Oh, I think maybe that, or whatever. That is why I said it's a craft with me rather than a tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to do a few craft with me's. I think it's nice to see how people think and stuff like that. So like when I say a craft with me, I'll have stuff ready and things like that, but I think I'll do a few craft with me's just so that you can see how my brain works. That's it, done and dusted. That is one of the pages. What I like about it is I like that it is in, like, you know, it covers quite a bit of this page, kind of a thing. I've made use of stuff that I would have probably, well, I wouldn't have thrown it away, but you know, it is still recycled. And I love it. Sage is one of my favorite colors, you know, so it's definitely something that I love to use. Okay, so that's one of the videos that I have, and you can see that I did bind this journal. So if you're wondering, these the binding over here. Okay, so I can literally take this out now and I can use it, you know, write on it and put it back. So yep, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I love how the page came out. I think it is so pretty, you know, considering the fact that we could, well, I could have easily thrown that piece away. So loving it, and love the fact how it just fits onto the page. Even, you know, what you could have done is you could have had a side tuck as well, meaning that you could have closed up that side, and that side, and then have this coming through from that angle over there. So all depends on how you'd like to use it, but I chose to use it in this manner, and I hope that it gives you some inspiration as well. Thanks so much for watching today, and I do hope that you have an absolutely amazing week, because this is coming out on Monday. I hope you have a really good week, and that you stay blessed, and I will see you shortly. Bye-bye.